Hey guys, welcome to RozarasInvestments. I'm taking a walk with my baby girl, and I just wanted to tell you guys what I've been up to today because I'm doing some big things tomorrow. Number one is I'm actually starting a new job, but investment related, I'm actually doing something big too. I am going to make a huge investment in PayPal. Right now, it is a $97 billion company. It is trading at about 50 times earnings. Their last earnings call, they got 58 cents a share. They're always growing in the 20 to 29% ballpark, whether you look at revenue growth, earnings growth, stuff like that. I think merchant growth was up 19%. So that's good because, when people use PayPal, they have to be able to use it somewhere. Rozara, hey, come here. Rozara, come on, we're walking. So, so I'm super excited about this. So here's what I'm going to do. I was looking at the charts, and the 100-day moving average is $81. The 200-day moving average is $78. So I think I think $81 is a key level, and if it drops below 80, I already think it's too cheap. But if it drops below $81, I think that's just way too cheap. Their earnings call was phenomenal. More people are using it. People are using it more often. More merchants are using it. Venmo has incredible growth. They're expecting $1 billion of revenue from Venmo. I mean, everything's incredible. Like across the board. This is like the Netflix of payments or the Amazon of payments. I was trying to think of like what company is just going to be successful, and PayPal is what I came up with. Anyway. The 100-day moving average is 81. The 200-day moving average is about 78. And this company very, very rarely goes down to the 200-day moving average. I mean, if it goes down to $81, it's a steal. If it goes down to $78, I am absolutely loading up on options. And if it goes even below that, if it goes to about $75, $74, $75 in that range, that's about 8% below the 100-day moving average. And I think that is just an absolute steal. So right now they're $82, and I'm going to be getting in. I will probably be buying call spreads. Yes, baby.
Daddy.
Yes, baby.
Daddy.
Hey, look, say hi to the people. Say hi, everybody. This is actually a stock that she owns right now. So anyway, like I was saying, right now I'm probably going to be buying a couple of call spreads expiring in January 2020. I'm giving myself 17 months to be right. And I want these call spreads to be from 80 to 100. Come here, let's walk. So I want them to be from 80 to 100, and I expect to pay, right now I expect to pay about $7 for that $20 spread. So for every $7 I spend, I expect to get back $2,000. So this is a very risky move, and if PayPal by January 2020 is not above 80, then I will risk losing the whole $700. So for example, if I buy 5 of these and spend $3,500, I'm risking $3,500 if it ends up below $80 a share. But on the upside, my 5 call spreads could be worth $10,000. So I'm trying to magically turn $3,500 into $10,000. But this is right now. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to come up with some kind of a thing where I buy a couple of call spreads now. If it goes down to that magical number 81, which is not too far away, I'm probably going to buy a few more. And if it goes down to that magical number 78, then this is the moment when I think PayPal is absolutely way too cheap. It had recent lows of 76, and previous this year was down to 70. I just think that is way too cheap. And this call spread from 80 to 100 will not cost $7 anymore. It will cost much closer to $300 or $400. So, which means, let's just say the call spread costs $3.50. That means I can turn $350 into $2,000 by January 2020, as long as PayPal eventually gets to $100 a share, like I predict. And I am predicting that because of their great revenue growth, their earnings growth. They added 7 million more customers this quarter. They added so many merchants. Oh, here's another stat. They've done independent surveys, and it turns out if merchants don't have a PayPal option, 30% of the time people choose not to buy because they don't have a PayPal option, which is just fantastic. And I know that has personally happened to me, so I think I believe that, because this is one of the ways I heard about the company, because I actually use PayPal myself. Here, come on, let's walk. So yeah, there's definitely been times when someone didn't offer PayPal, and I was like, never mind, I'll just do it later. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like putting in my credit card number or whatever. So because they didn't have a PayPal option, I didn't buy from that merchant. So I absolutely 100% believe this survey. Like I said, my daughter already owns a couple of shares. This is a company that I used to own a long time ago, back when eBay and PayPal split. And after they split, I loved PayPal. And believe it or not, back when PayPal was $36, I paid $800 for a call option, strike 30. So I had the chance to make so much money with this. As PayPal went up to 70, the difference between 30 and 70 is 40. So that call option would have been worth $4,000 for every $800 I spent. I forget how many of them I had. But what a missed opportunity. I missed out on thousands of dollars because I was impatient. I kept it, and then like a week or two later, I just got rid of it. I thought, you know, PayPal's already an expensive stock. You know, where is it really gonna go to? But I was just looking at some stuff. And so let's look at their balance sheet and their earnings statement. So their balance sheet is phenomenal. They have almost $5 billion in cash, and they have zero debt. Zero debt. They have zero debt. This is amazing. I love these zero debt companies. This is why I did really well in Facebook, because I got so attracted because Facebook had zero debt. So yeah, so zero debt. Their balance sheet is phenomenal. I don't even know what else I could say. They have almost $5 billion more cash than debt. How can you go wrong? So let's talk about their income statement. They have double the revenue that they had a few years ago. Double the revenue. I think it was, I'm doing this from memory, I think it was $13 billion in revenue, and 3 to 4 years ago, it was, I think, $6.7 billion. So they have doubled the revenue. This is growing like crazy. Zara, hey, don't get too far. It's amazing. She owns this company. She's the motivation for me getting into. This is absolutely a company that people are going to use, people like her are going to use. So they got the revenue growth. They got the income growth. If we look at the price to earnings ratio, like I said, that's about 50. And I meant to look this up right before I started recording, but the valuation metric that I like to use more than price to earnings is EV/EBITDA. So the enterprise value of PayPal, because they have $5 billion in cash, and I'm going to just do this off the top of my head right now, instead of being 97 billion, it's 92 billion, which means the company is actually cheaper than what we're buying it for. Zara, don't get too far ahead. So, yeah, so the enterprise value of this company is only $92 billion, which is a great thing. And the EBITDA is, I think, I forget exactly what, but you know, if we don't count depreciation, taxes, and interest and stuff like that. So the enterprise value to EBITDA is much, much lower than the price to earnings ratio. So this is just a phenomenal opportunity. The company is way cheaper than it looks on the surface. And like I said, I'm buying options. I'm super excited about this company. It's been in the back of my mind and I haven't really taken a close look, but I think I'm a little bit too exposed to Chinese companies. I am going to sell my shares of PDD. I have reanalyzed, and I just think at this market cap, it is not as good of an opportunity as PayPal. I'm kind of neutral on PDD. And Weibo, I already own some shares of that, but I'm not so as excited for Weibo as I am for PayPal, just because, like I said, I'm too exposed to Chinese stocks. I think Weibo is a great company, but I think PayPal is absolutely going to be my #1 investment for the rest of 2018. So guys, definitely leave me your comments. I would love to have a conversation about this. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And Zara, say bye. Hey, say bye, everyone. Bye, guys. Bye.